This week, co-creator Ashe, Spirit says in particular, January 20th through January 25th, here comes the pressure points. Here comes the tower moments, Ashe. But if you true to this, or if you new to this, you must understand that we never fear the tower. The tower allows us to rebuild. The tower allows us to change perspective. And the tower, Ashe, is a signal that we are royalty. Your team say, satellite can't reach me. Where I am is not a place, it's a feeling. And my mind is in a state of healing. My word is not attached to the things I do, it's in the frequency. It's in the latency. But I've been losing me to artificial tendencies. Oh, oh, oh. The jump I'm gonna make gonna be quantum. I'm the fucking one, I'm not an option. Spirit guided me, so I'm haunted. Don't need no spotlight in the dark, I'ma still shine bright. Aliens unite, bring me up, I'm about to take flight. Your team is saying there may be towers that are falling. You may be super emotional, co-creators, right? Coming out of that Cancer moon energy and into the age of Aquarius, into Aquarius season, Ashe, January 19th, right? Yesterday. And then there's this conjunction with Mars that's making things very heavy and competitive, and Gemini, and there is a lot going on, co-creators. But Spirit is giving us back that song from Aniko, Satellite. Satellite can't reach me. Society cannot reach you. Don't let society, don't let the things outside of yourself reach into those points of trigger that we know about this week. Ashe. Where I am is not a place, it's a feeling. You dwell in the feeling of self, co-creators. Do not forget this week. And what I do doesn't determine my worth. It's in the frequency. It's in the frequency of who you are. What we do is a manifestation. What we do is a reflection of our frequency. And if the satellites can't reach you, if you can stay grounded within yourself, understanding that you are you're the one, you're not a fucking option. Ashe. And Spirit says you'll be able to navigate, co-creators, through this week. Spirit guides you, baby. You're haunted. Ashe, Ashe. So call on your spiritual team this week as we navigate through these towers, as we navigate through the new us, right? That inadvertently shakes things up, that inadvertently, Ashe, knocks systems and foundations down, because Spirit says it is time, but do not lose yourself. Ashe, in this rebuilding. It's time to hold on to self even tighter. It's time to tap into Spirit even more. You don't need a spotlight, right? Spirit had me talk about it. I'm going to have me tap on it. I knew it was, right? TikTok. Ashe, right? You don't need a spotlight. Every day you put one foot forward. Every day you impact someone's life. Every day, Ashe, you impact your own. So regardless of social medias, regardless of the towers, regardless of the state of this world, remember, you do not need a spotlight. In the dark, co-creators, you shine bright. Ashe. So we getting into the pendulum, and we are asking Ashe, your angels, your guides, your spiritual team source, the creator, the mother, all that love and support you, co-creators. What is going to be your main energy for this week? What is going to be the collective? Now, come on now. What is going to be the collective's major energy? Ashe, Aquarius coming through. Ashe, and Spirit say we're gonna throw some Leo on there with a bit of Cancer, right? And I feel like it's trying to hit that Cancer because I'm feeling like there's leftover again residue. Ashe, from that full moon in Cancer, right? That's still affecting, Spirit is saying for a lot of you guys, your timeline, right? Aquarius, right? Aquarius energy is heavy, right? Ashe, as we get it, Aquarius, as we welcome in Aquarius season, there's that Leo, right? That Aniko song, you don't need the spotlight. In the dark, you will still shine bright, right? That's that Leo energy of shining, right? They're throwing me to ego along with that Cancer energy, right? So watch the ego. They're giving this to me in two ways. Watch the ego. Ashe, try to as it tries for some of you to overcompensate for your emotions. Ashe, especially when we're talking about that Aquarian energy, when we're talking about humanity, right? When we're talking about the towers that are existing outside of ourselves right now, right? Don't allow the ego, Ashe, to protect you from your emotions, to shield you from what's going on in this world. Spirit says process it. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to dance, dance. I feel like a lot of you this week, music is going to be an amazing avenue for you to release and let this go. Right? Now, whether you need to get out, get out. You know what I'm saying? We outside. Or whether this is you working out, this is you having you a dance session outside with your spiritual team, whatever it is, dancing, music, singing. I'm hearing the arts in general is going to be a great way, right? We're talking about Aquarius air energy. Communication is going to be a great way, Spirit, for you to communicate those emotions, for you to tell the ego, I say, stand down. Stand down, Leo. Ashe, allow the Cancer, allow the mother energy, right? Son and mother, allow that divine feminine that's been activated in a lot of this collective to nurture the ego, right? To help you to process these emotions, right? So that you are not, in Aniko's word, right? What did she say? Bitch, I'm haunted. Okay, your team is saying again, do not forget about them. Do not forget about them, co-creators. I say, right, you are haunted by your spiritual team, right? They are always there. They are always with you. Ashe. And I forgot that line. Let me see. I wrote down. What did she say? Do the jump. Oh, and I love the jump I make gonna be quantum. The jump I make gonna be quantum. A lot of you are quantum leaping right now. In the midst of it all, Ashe, you are quantum leaping through timelines. Again, co-creators, this is what a lot of you have asked for. It is going down this week, right? So stay grounded, right? My worth is not attached to what I do. It's in the frequency, in the latency. There it is. But I've been losing me to artificial tendencies. Oh, oh, oh. I am not a woman, I'm a problem. The jump I'm gonna make gonna be quantum, right? Spirit guides me wanted. Ashe. So Aquarius energy. Oh, and they told me a planet as well. Big Daddy Jupiter. Of course, Big Daddy Jupiter showing up for you. Oh, you know what? And I think this might be Saturn. Yep. My bad. That's Saturn. Saturn showing up. Now, Saturn out here cutting up too. This week. Saturn out here cutting up too this week, co-creators, right? So we're going to start there, and it is discipline, responsibility, ambition, obligation, rule of law, and structure, right? And I thought Jupiter because, Spirit gave me this sense that, again, quantum jumping, quantum leaping, expansion, right? So naturally Jupiter, although I digress, right? So, Saturn, discipline, responsibility, ambition, obligation, rule of law, and structure. Talk about the tower moments, right? Spirit say, talk about it. Saturn, right? So this is that breakdown of foundation they're throwing me to. The discipline, the responsibility, the ambition. As January is also a time for passion projects, right? And they're giving me the sense that the collective is really starting to nail down, Ashe, what it is that you truly desire, right? So that you can direct that ambition, Ashe, where it needs to go is what I hear, right? Again, the tower moments are all about the rule of law and the structure of this world in itself, and the reimagining that's happening, right? Again, jam-packed week. Jam-packed at the end of the month is what I'm telling you, co-creators. But we gonna stick it. We gonna stick right here on this week, okay? January 20th through 27th. And also these are timeless. All of my readings are timeless. Whenever they find you is when they find you. A lot of them you can go back and check out what I was saying about that week, right? And it's kind of if hindsight were 2020, right? And you can kind of see about what Spirit was talking about for that week and how it affects you that week after it's already happened, or that month, right? And it's a great way for you to reflect is what I'm hearing. It's a great way for me to reflect. Sometimes I go back to my readings and when I'm cleaning up my page, and it might be a reading from 2022, Ashe, and it's as relevant today as it was then, right? Because these messages we receive, Ashe, and in divine timing. These messages, Ashe, co-creators, we, Ashe, manifest. So Aquarius, they're telling me to start with Cancer. So Cancer, heavy emotions, lost friendships, loyalty, nurturing attitude, our mother energy. Leo, confidence, stamina, leadership, pride, attention, craving, our father energy. And of course they're throwing me to that inner child, right? And when I speak of inner child, Ashe, there as I always say, if you're true to this, there's levels to this thing, right? We have our inner children, Ashe. We have our inner children. Hear me, I say, our inner children. We have our inner teenager. We have our inner young adult. We have our inner adult. Hell, we have our inner self from last week, co-creators. Ashe. Now, our inner child deals to me with the first 7 years, right? The foundation of a child, right? Is what I consider to be the inner child, right? But there are levels to this. I've went back and healed not only that 1 through 7, Ashe, and I continue, right? But also that 13-year-old, also that 15-year-old, also that 22-year-old going through her first heartbreak, right? Also that 32-year-old starting all over again. Ashe. all this work that we do, your divine masculine Leo energy, ego energy, your divine feminine Cancer mother naturing energy is the point of that is to parent you. The point of that is to nurture you in divine masculine energy, in divine Ashe feminine energy, so that you can move into that Aquarian energy, Ashe, of humanity. Aquarius, introspection, anxiety, or aka excitement on this side, um, unpredictable future, and a need for communication. So these are the energies that you are going to be in, co-creators, this week. Again, Spirit is saying to embrace your ego. Allow yourself to shine by nurturing yourself, by relying on your intuition. Ashe, by allowing that to parent and nurture not only you, your inner children, your inner self, but this world, but the way you see this world and what it is coming into being, especially this week. So now I'm hearing, okay, we're going to do the angel number, and then we're going to pull you one card. More advice for this week, co-creator. 497 is what we open up to. And 498 is when I'm done. We're going to take it all the way down. And I think we've gotten these before, Ashe. And this is why I say the messages that you receive, co-creator, are timeless. And they telling me to read the whole page. So 496, 497, 498, and 499, Ashe, are your angel numbers for this week, co-creator. Connect with what brings you closer to God, source, mother, creator, universe, and to love. Let go of all that is not serving you. Your energy is opening up, and new opportunities to experience harmony are being presented to you. You are in a sacred space where you are increasing your self-awareness and connection with your truth. Know you are being guided along the path you are walking. Spirit guides me. I am haunted. Ooh. 499. Your angels are directing you through your inner voice and intuition, Ashe. Trust the information that is rising up within you at this time. Trust yourself this week, co-creators, as the towers may fall, as the chaos may continue. Trust your inner knowing. Trust your inner compass. Ashe, allow it to lead you. For a lot of you, Spirit is saying there is a major release that's going to happen this week. For a lot of you, this may even come in the form of you releasing, as in volunteering or giving to charity, as in the Six of Cups type energy, where you're, or Six of Pentacles type energy, 6-6, Ashe, where you're able to give, right? And that's your release. Your release is giving. For others, again, it's that crying, it's that dancing, it's that expression, that communication, right? Aquarius, the need to communicate. And I'm also, right, with that Aquarius energy, there's introspection, and then there's also that need to communicate. And Spirit is saying, this need to communicate, maybe, this need to communicate is with Spirit. This need to communicate is with self. For some of you, this need may be to get with Soul Tribe, to get on social media, Ashe, but in or YouTube, but in a meditative like state. So let's just say you're in a group who does meditation, right? So maybe you want to head to that. Not necessarily the other things that are going on with social media, but or catching a reading like this, right? Taking that time for yourself to basically conversate. And comments are always open, I'm sure, on everybody pages that you follow. So always dip into the comments, right? And find your tribe. Ashe, if you want to speak, because a lot of times we want to speak, but we don't know what to say because we're not around a lot of spiritual people or like-minded individuals. So if this is you this week, Spirit is saying, reach out how you can. And it may be through social media. Ashe, look at this. Look at this, co-creator. It's the end of a cycle. It's the end of the world and we know it, but I feel fine, right? As long as you're releasing that control, as long as you are surrendering, right? As long as you are nurturing you, Ashe, you can allow this to happen, co-creators. For some of you, there is a hesitancy, right? And I feel like but I don't want to leave it or them or they behind. And Spirit says this week, co-creator, Ashe, we can't get caught up in that, right? In the confusion, in the chaos, Knight of Swords of the mind. We have to feel this week. And in that feeling, we must surrender and we must let go, allow old cycles to die out and new ones to come forward. Four of Pentacles. Again, another card about surrendering. And I feel like in that one, it's the unknown. Surrendering to the unknown. I'm hearing a lot of you do need to get up and get outside a little bit, Ashe. Or just dance, right? You don't even have to go outside. Just dance. There's a new alignment coming for the collective. One which the rules are going to completely change. Ashe, the way that we see, feel, and bring about abundance in our lives is changing. And it's bringing forth that which is truly aligned with us. And Spirit says for a lot of you, come on now, it starts with this week. It starts with today. Willing to be rebirthed. Willing to let go of cycles. Willing to see things differently. Willing to get up and not necessarily go. Right? What does that mean? And not necessarily go. Nine of Pentacles. Right? And Spirit says you don't necessarily have to go because again, this alignment towards your desires is here. So maybe you need to get up and do your meditation practices. Maybe you need to get up, Ashe, and dance, and get up and sing, and get up and write, and get up and journal, Ashe. But the main thing is to allow your divine masculine and feminine, and there go that Six of Cups that I saw, right? And right behind it, Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, 6699. Master co-creators. It may seem for a lot of you like you are not quite in the energy that you want to be in yet, right? And so you feel like you are quote unquote waiting on this alignment. And Spirit is truly urging you with all that is going on to let it go like smoke, co-creators. I'm hearing there will be plenty of time for you to map out the new world. But for this week, take it easy. What? Take it easy. While you align. Namaste and Ashe.